comfortable cross-legged position, close your eyes. Start to follow your breath. So we're going to work through the side body today. So trying to just help release out through the side of the ribs, top of the hips, side of the neck. So on the next exhalation, lowering your head and opening your eyes. Good morning. So firstly, as you sit nice and tall, squeeze your navel towards your spine, relax your shoulders, and then just take left hand behind you, right hand to the opposite thigh. Squeeze your core, revolve to look behind. Inhale, back to center. Take a breath. And then the opposite side on the exhale. But keep that length in your spine. You want the twist to come from the mid-back. Inhale, come back to center. Just move the shoulders a little, give them a bit of a wiggle. Then relax it tall, relax your shoulders down. And then you're going to lift your left hand to touch just beside or above your opposite ear. Relax the right shoulder down and then draw your left ear towards your left shoulder. Feel that lovely stretch up through the side of the neck, the top of the shoulder. Keep the shoulders relaxed. A little proprioception, which is how your body finds its place in space, is to feel that connection as you press the hand down on the side of your head and then force your head up against the hand and then release. So you feel almost like a little pop as the head releases up, other side. So draw ear down to shoulder, release the left shoulder away. And then resist, push the head up into the hand down into the head. And release. And then just shrug your shoulders. Well done, all of you. I didn't think there'd be so many this morning. That's nice. Okay, and then coming to sit, Janu Sirsasana. So this is, take your feet wide. Actually, you can stay up on your towel or your block. It might help to tilt the hips forward. But then bending the left leg to tuck it in, sole of the foot against the right thigh. Strong through the right leg, so push through the heel. Inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, revolve. So feel as you're softening through the bent leg, push through the straight leg heel, and then exhale, fold. So just relax the arms down. We're not pulling through the tops of the shoulders. It's using the core, but also feeling a little length from the left hip up the side of the left body. So trying to level the shoulders so you're not try not to have the left shoulder up, trying to level them. If you can reach the foot without straight arms, then do that. You should even feel a stretch all the way down to the side of that left hip. Okay, then inhale, squeeze your core, lift your arms up, come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Straighten the left leg, bend the right. If this knee is dangling in midair because the hips are tight, then just prop the block or a cushion or something underneath so you can soften through that side of the hip. Push through the left heel, flex the foot. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, you're going to turn so you can fold the torso towards the straight leg, but just relax your hands. If you can't reach easily the foot, just relax the hands down. Squeeze the core, and you're drawing that straight leg thigh up into the hip socket so you can reach the chest towards the shin and then relax your head. Feel the back of the leg stretching, but also you want to feel the stretch length up through the right side of the body. Okay, inhale, squeeze your core, come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart. Come onto your hands and knees. Gate pose. So your right hip is staying over your right knee. Got the toes tucked under, behind. And then straighten the left leg. So you want the foot in line with the knee and trying to press the little toe down. So trying to flatten the foot onto the floor. Feel how you have to activate the inner thigh. You're feeling length in the right side of the body. Slide your left hand down the straight leg. Reach the right arm up and lean over. So compressing the ribs, squeezing your core on the left side of the body. So gentle squeeze of the glutes so the hips, you don't collapse through the hips, your hip is staying above the knee. Lovely stretch up out of this hip. Side body, really leaning over in one plane. Exhale, come up, come back onto your knees. Other side. This is Parigrasana gate pose. Okay, so again, trying to gentle, so you're not folding at the hips, your gentle squeeze of the glutes. So your hips stacked above your knees, press through the sole of the right foot. And then you're all in, you are not twisting or folding forward, you get lifting up. So slide right arm down the leg, lift up left arm, and reach over. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, and then stand. 2 sun salutes, Surya Namaskar A. So we'll go through these reasonably quickly without much alignment, so you're all getting used to this now. So standing in mountain. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, step back. Roll forward into plank, lower through Chaturanga, low press up. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Take 3 breaths. Place the hands well, just check. Index finger forward. 1 more breath. Inhaling, coming forward to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale. Urdhva Hastasana, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, through Chaturanga. Hug the elbows. Inhale to Cobra, Bhujangasana, or Up Dog. I love the Sanskrit. Sorry, can't help myself. Lowering down, tuck your toes. Lift your hips up into Down Dog. 3 breaths. And then inhaling, coming forward, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands to the side. Inhaling, lift the left leg. Pause for a moment and then step back into Warrior Two. So left leg goes back, right foot forward. Take the arms wide. Trying to wiggle that back foot back so that as you sink the hips, you can try and get your front thigh parallel to the mat, but the knee directly above the ankle. Arms are wide, look over the front hand. Then reverse your warrior, slide the left hand down the back leg, little like gate pose, but legs are different. Reach the top arm up as you sink the hips, reach up, look up, and then exhale, come into triangle, Trikonasana, straighten the front leg, take the left hip back. Reach, reach, reach as far as you can, side body long. So now we want length between the right hip and the armpit. So that means drawing that thigh bone up, extending over the top of the hip, and then reaching the hand down to the back of the leg, top arm up, lean back, tuck the right buttock under. Inhale, look down. Exhale, come up, come into side angle stretch. So legs the same as Warrior Two. And this time you can bring your forearm with the palm up to the thigh, or you can come down onto the block. If you want to try a bit deeper, keep sinking the hips. Feel that connection between the arm and the knee, and then sweep the top hand up and over. So the arm isn't just hanging there. This is side angle stretch, Parsvakonasana. So as you sink the hips, you're rolling the left thigh open, press the sole of the foot down like we were in gate pose. So the sole of the back foot presses down so that even the little toe is down. And then roll the left ribs open. Reach through the top fingertips. One long line. Feel how engaged that back leg is. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale. Step to the front of the mat. Come this way. So we can do the other side. Standing in mountain. Inhale, lift the right leg. Pause, practice your balance, and then step Warrior Two. So nice and wide. Sink through the left knee. Get that thigh as low as you can. But you're engaged, so it's like you're squeezing the thighs towards each other and then extending as you sink the hips. Take the arms wide. Look over your front hand. Then reverse your warrior. Right hand slides down the leg. Keep the hips sinking. Reach the top arm. Reach up and then over. So compressing the side ribs, the right ribs. Extending from the left hip up. So that top hand. Look up if you can. Otherwise, protect the neck. You can just look to the side. Inhale, coming forward, triangle. Straighten the front leg, arms go wide, take the right hip back, and then extend. Feel this length from the hip, so drawing up through the left thigh, reach, 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 and then tip, lean back, shoulder blades down towards your waist, lift up through the kneecaps, tuck the left buttock under, look up at the top hand. Inhale, coming up, side angle stretch, Parsvakonasana. Legs like warrior two, sink nice and deep. Press through the little toe of the back foot. Use your block if you want to come lower, whichever. Otherwise your forearms on the thigh. Connection between thigh and shoulder. And then a little bit like we do in crescent lunge, that as you can bend this back knee and then lift, engage the thigh, lift the thigh up, sink the hips, sweep the top arm up and over. Really engage the arm, push through the fingertips, and then roll the right side of the ribs open. To do this, really connect your knee to your upper arm, feeling length through the side body. And then inhale, come up, exhale, step back to the front of the mat. Okay, come down onto your hands and knees. And we're going to step back into plank. So we're going to come into side plank, but to do this, you can use your lower leg as a prop. So we'd step back into side plank and then, step back into plank, and then I'd move the right hand slightly to the more to the middle of the mat, roll onto the outside edges of the feet, stack the feet. But if you want to take a prop, it's either drop the bottom knee, spin the foot behind you with the toes tucked under, so it's like you've got, you want the knee more towards the hip side and reach up, but press the foot down. Okay, roll back to center. Come into plank again. Squeeze your outer hips, squeeze the ankles towards each other. Press through the palms, bring the left palm slightly in. We're going to do them it again on both sides. So roll onto the outside of the hip. If you need to take a kickstand, you drop the bottom knee. Reach up, squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other, squeeze the outer hips, lift them up the hips a little, press through the palm, feel you reaching through the top fingertips, push through the soles of your feet, exhale, roll back round to plank. You can come into down dog if you need a little break, otherwise pushing up, squeeze the forearms towards each other, bring the right hand slightly more to the center. Roll to the outside. Really think of lift up the pelvic floor. Squeeze the thighs to the midline. Push through the soles of the feet. Reach the top hand up. Keep your breath coming nice and even. Exhale. Back to plank. Realign. Don't forget this punching up between the shoulder blades. So you want to make sure you're almost rounding out between the shoulder blades. Left weight into the left palm. There'll be a little angle so your palm isn't directly under your shoulder. Reaching up. Take any modification you need. Then exhale, come into down dog. Then come into child's pose, knees wide, toes touching, forehead, tip of the nose to the mat, and you can bring your arms behind you, palms facing up. And then on the next inhalation, come to sit. Hands on your thighs, sit nice and tall. Inhaling deeply. Exhale completely. Bring your palms together at your heart center. Lowering your head and opening your eyes. Namaste.